Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Pasters, and today I want to talk about Silver Surfer and why I'm scared what we might get and what we should expect of this character. But before that, I want to apologize for the lack of videos lately. The reason for that is I was visiting a friend several days ago, and I not lost, but I forgot my phone and I left it there. So that's why for the last several days there was no videos. I was playing on another phone, and it is an older phone, so I couldn't record in good quality. So that's why for the last several days there was no videos. And starting this video, I want to go to my inbox and pop those two booty boxes that I got from the World Boss Ultimate. Maybe we'll get some CTPs or premium cards, so let's see. The first one is Essence of Dimension. It's pretty good. Maybe we will get some CCF from another one, and just Black Antimatter. Black Antimatter is also good for me because I don't have a lot of level 70 characters, so it is always great. As you can clearly see in the Notice tab, we got the live streaming Marvel Future Fight. If we go there, we can see that on Monday there will be a usual live stream before the update, so we will know what we can expect the day before. We will probably get patch notes as well. But back to the main topic of today's video. Silver Surfer. We know that for a fact that we are going to get Silver Surfer. Community always assumed that we will going to get him as a native tier 2 and an epic quest character. Right now, we know that we are going to get Silver Surfer, some form of Galactus, Wave, and Namor with tier 3 Namor. There are also some leaks, and from what we saw from the sneak peeks, we can assume that the Galactus will be the next giant boss raid. So we should expect that we are not going to get an epic mission, epic quest for Silver Surfer. The problem with that is that as a community, first of all, we expected that we are going to get him as an epic quest character. Why? Because he's a pretty important character with high power level in the comics. That's why we wanted him to be an epic quest character. Netmarble, when is releasing an epic quest, the main character of an epic quest is usually meta shifting in some sort of a way. When we got Doctor Strange, he was top of the meta, the best character in the game for a very, very long time. When we got Wolverine, he was pretty good in PvP and he was dominant in an ABX. After that, we got Deadpool, and he's still very, very good World Boss Ultimate clear character, and he's also pretty good PvP character when built correctly. When we got Fantastic Four, Richards or Mr. Fantastic was very, very good character and still is a very good character for ABX and for World Boss Ultimate. So those characters always, when they come out, were very, very dominant and meta shifting in some sort of a way. On top of that, we got Doctor Doom for Fantastic Four, we got Strife with Deadpool, and we got Jean Grey with Wolverine. They were also very, very dominant characters in this game. That's why we always assume that if we're going to get Silver Surfer, he will be an Omega power level and meta shifting character with Galactus as th- as this kind of a character, and he will also be a very, very dominant character. But right now, it seems that we are going to get an Silver Surfer in any other way. So that's why I want to talk about it and focus on what ways we can acquire Silver Surfer and why I'm scared of that ways. Basically, if we are not going to get an epic quest for him, we should start a little bit to worry about his power level. We will see on the live stream and after he will come out if he will be dominant. We want a very strong character. He can be overpowered. We want him to be overpowered because he is a very, very important character in the comics. So, first thing first, he needs to be native tier 2. If we are not going to get him as a native tier 2, probably his power level is not going to be that good. Native tier 2 character stats are better than characters that tend to get from tier 1 to tier 2. So that's why he needs to be native tier 2. If you're not going to get him as an epic quest character and a native tier 2, first way we can get him, from what we know, is a world boss character. I doubt that we are going to get another world boss, but it is a way that we got some characters earlier, like, for example, Scarlet Witch. You need to clear her 10 times to get biometrics for her, and after that you can build her up. So in that way, they can introduce him as a native tier 2. Another way is if we want to go to the store and characters, we can get another character as Adam Warlock when we spend 6,600 crystals and we get him at 3 stars or something like that, and we build him up. To be fair, that would be the worst case scenario, because as we all know from the ways we got characters as deluxe pack characters, as Adam Warlock was, or as Emma Frost, Sabretooth, and Iceman, the worst case scenario was Adam Warlock. He was overpriced and underpowered. That's why I don't want this to happen again. So I'm scared that it will, basically. The best way to get him, personally for me, is to introduce the same mechanic we got from the world boss. So clear X number of times to get biometrics for the character to unlock him is if we get giant boss raid Galactus. So if we go here, right now you can get type enhancements, CTPs, and Nordstones. If Netmarble introduce biometrics for Silver Surfer here as the first 10 or 20 clear rewards to unlock him, first, people will have the incentive to clear giant boss raid. And second, we will get him at native tier 2. And it will be very good opportunity to bring this new form of getting a character biometrics. Because we got it with World Boss, but it was very, very long ago. Right now, if you want to introduce new giant boss raid, and if you want to push it for people to play, introduce Silver Surfer as a native tier 2 with this sort of mechanic to get him. You will need to clear 20 times Galactus giant boss raid. Every time you clear, you get one biometric, and after 20 clears, you will unlock him and you can build him up. The other way is just introduce him as a tier 1 character, as we saw with Emma Frost and with other characters like that for crystals, or bind his biometrics only to giant boss raid. So not only we will get type enhancement kits, but on top of that, we will get several biometrics of him, and we will build him over the course of playing Galactus giant boss raid. It will be very good way for pushing the character, and the best way for people to care about the giant boss raid. And on top of that, you can farm biometrics when playing giant boss raid. I think pushing giant boss raid and introducing some sort of mechanism for biometrics farming will be the best scenario for Silver Surfer. Either as 10 clears to unlock him, or just bind his biometrics to this game mode, Galactus Giant Boss Raid. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about my ideas, and if you understand why I'm scared that he will be underpowered, because we are not going to get him as an epic quest character, so he can be hit or miss, basically. If we would get him as an epic quest character, he would definitely be a hit. So again, let me know down in the comments down below, what do you think about my ideas about how we can get Silver Surfer, and see you next time.